Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another bio prototype run. And today I'm going to be doing a run with Genius. The organ next to your brain has 50% efficiency. You can have up to 8 brains. Initial brain capacity is 4. Let's go into the play difficulty we always play with. And let's go. Now today the idea is, or at least in my opinion, I want to try to get a bunch of lungs, like only lungs. The idea being that I would like to have, for example, I'm not even sure if this is going to happen, right? I'm just hoping for the best. But if I could have, for example, 8 different or the same lungs, it would be awesome. What is my starting one? Chimpanzee with boomerangs. Neuron connects to everything. I could go for the worm, but with nerve, who cares? This is when the left side organ contributes to kill. I mean, limb and tentacle contributes to kill. So if it does damage, it fires. I would like to get the explosion, to be honest. Let's get the explosion. Oh, only one thing could be gotten. Ah, very nice. Then might as well just continue onwards, because we cannot connect with only one explosion. That's just straight up not happening. So yeah, let's hope we're gonna find... I want to find bellies, poison, lungs, and etc, etc, etc. I want to find as many of them as possible. The idea being that right now we have 8 brains, and the main hard thing with lungs is to get things that connect with them. But if I just have 8 brains, I can just connect every single lung to my own character. So I will be just moving around with a huge area around us, and whoever comes close just get a million debuffs. Let's get the jackal, although it's with... tentacle is good. Let's go with jackal. Loop-de-loop with nerve. Or a mammoth. Let's get a loop-de-loop with nerve. And I guess a mammoth. A mushroom would fit. Let's get the mushroom. So while the boomerang's out, every some seconds, it's gonna throw out a loop-de-loop. How much damage is this? 8. It's gonna throw out a 9 machine gun. Chain 1, projectile 2. Yeah, this is better. And I would say let's continue, as we can't really use anything here anyway. Yep, nice. While the boomerang's in mid-flight, it shoots out its projectiles, which is 2 of them. So it shoots out 2 projectiles that even bounce. And the bounce is so much faster than the first projectile. Like, look at this. The bounce happens almost instantly. The projectile goes very slowly, and then it's like, boom. Do you see how fast the bounce goes? Like, hits this, and then it just instantly flies off. Yeah, the bounce is actually extremely faster than the normal projectile. That's a bit weirdish. Weird-ish, not actually weird. Not actually weird, just weirdish. Let's continue looping around and see what we can do with this. I think we got this. I mean, right now we just want to get some things. Limbs and limbs. Wow, very disappointing. All of them are limbs. You know what? We're gonna roll here for one. I don't care. Mammoth, tentacle and gland. I guess we could have like 500 power tentacle, just throws it out and instantly kill something. When we found a wyvern bag, this is the worst one. I don't want the max poison one. I want the one that has infinite stack. I guess I would like to get the giant, or I would go for another mammoth. Let's go for another mammoth. Oh, we can go on. I would say coral, especially because it connects with nerves. That's a good one. Now I would like to get a brain, and I would also like to go with movement speed. Let's create the new brain, which is going to be a very slow slamming 3-second. Yeah, this tentacle. Let's go with, it throws out loop-to-loops. Those last 3 seconds, right? And at the very end of its lifetime... Oh, this only connects to nerves? Disappointing. Let's go with a triple shot then. 17 damage, throws out 3 projectiles. And once every blue moon. Let's go. So once every 2 point, these 3 projectiles are very high damage projectiles. I mean, that's the idea here at least. But still, it's not what I want. It's not what I want. Right now, we're just trying to get by. But I just want to get as many lungs as I can find. Like, every time I find a lung in the shop, I will try to buy it. And every time I find a belly or a poison on the shop... bellies are better. Every time I find a poison shop thing on the shop, or a belly, as I said, we will try to buy them too. Specifically the bellies, that is. As bellies, most of the time stack infinitely, while the other ones don't really. It's a bit weird to me, by the way, the fact that there are like 10 different bellies or whatnot, but there is like only 2 poison sacks. The infinite poison one, and the wyvern poison, like the high damage. Found normal fruit, that's decent. I think we're gonna take it. We found a raptor here, that's on crit. That's both of them, or I can just get a skeleton slash. I guess I would like to get a skeleton slash with 26 base damage and 46 crit chance. Could combo with the raptor, also more high level. Here, okay, I just got this, so none of these spawn. Would be nice if any of these two, if this or this could spawn trees, it would be lovely, but they don't. So right now we're still at pass, right? Yeah, we can't really do anything, so let's go organ quality. And I'm even gonna go as far as to say to let's throw away this really with nerve, because that's pretty useless. And let's go with another organ quality, and into the fight we go. I don't think it's really with nerves does anything. And here we are at wave 5, which is one of the worst stages, I guess. You should already have a decent-ish build here. Otherwise, you will get very little XP out of this, and that's just straight up a wave that doesn't give you anything. I mean, it isn't really the end of the world, and we definitely don't have the damage needed, as you can see. But it's okay, it's okay, the build is still a go. I have had so many runs here where we weren't successful at doing something crazy at wave 5, and we still came out with a busted build that destroyed everything at the end. So that is the plan still. That is still the plan. Let's continue trying to at least get the elites, as these elites give us like 3D coins from 83, boom, 131. So yeah, definitely just go for the elites. Don't care about the rest of these. As long as I get one more, I would say we borderline were successful. Those are 3D coins right here, man. Those are 3D coins right there. Next, we got a tentacle with a pupa. Found a boxer with a belly, which is pretty useless. We also find an embryo, also pretty useless. Let's roll for 10, I would say. We found a raptor here with limbs and bags. We also found an ant. I guess we're gonna take this for money. Limbs and poison bag is pretty mediocre. We found a blood crawl at long last, so that's nice. Although we have still not found a single. What do I actually want? This is an on crit. What's this crit thing? 5%. Well, it is what it is. At least it's gonna do something. When it crits, it slashes. Let's continue with going for organ quality, and let's do the run. I would like to sell 3 things. Nah, let's go. Let's go. 3 things to get 100 coins. I don't think so. I just need 1 lung for now. Just give me 1 lung so I can start actually, you know, hitting everything around us. That's the plan. That's the plan. And we got a crit there. So that was a nice little slash that destroyed everything in front of us. Nice. In general, I think the idea with the genius is just go with a bunch of times the same thing. At least that's my opinion. At least that's the idea of what I try to create here. But for us to get that, we need a lung, which we're gonna get now, because if luck serves us right, we should start gaining what we want. Now, of course, we are a bit short on kills here, which means that we're gonna be a bit short on money, which is just, oh, this is just a bunch of chain reactions going into each other that make the run harder and harder to win. But we got this! We got this! We just gotta believe in our luck, and our power of luck, more specifically. I started believing that this boomerang should be on hit effect. Like I should put the, whenever it hits, it does something. Because right now, well, the boomerang attacking once every blue moon doesn't really make a big difference. So I would really like to do that. Found an ant, a legendary, just to sell. So found a dragon with nerve though. Not really that crazy. I guess we're gonna get the money. Found a boxer with belly and a boxer with tentacle. We're gonna go with boxer with tentacle. And now I'm gonna say when the boomerang hits, you know, it's yeah, it's gonna shoot out those projectiles that bounce and whatnot, because why not? And honestly, here I would like to go with getting our brain, which costs 150. So I'm gonna say let's sell 1 thing, which is this. Let's go with another brain, so we can maybe survive. Do I have movement speed? No, I guess I could go with HP. Let's first of all set up the new brain. We're gonna say extremely fast and often shoot out a pupa. Wow. Or once in a blue moon, shoot out a pupa and explode. Maybe that's a smidge better. Let's also get HP, and into the next fight we shall go. Anything we shall sell. Maybe I should make the boomerangs do less damage. At least now the boomerangs are on hit effect. So, and we definitely will hit once. You know, previously, yeah, now that I'm thinking about this, previously the whole idea with the boomerang was once in its lifetime, it shoots out the machine gun effect. Now it's, you know, while it's flying through opponents, it shoots out the effect a bunch of times. So it's definitely a lot better. Maybe I should make it explode instead of shooting those out. Although there is like a nice little chain reaction going on in the background while I'm shooting this. So I do enjoy this simplistic approach. And now we're actually getting a bunch of kills again. So back in the game. Back in the game. Still searching and hoping for the lungs. If I could get some lungs, it would be lovely. Just saying, just saying. Would be nice to get some lungs out here. For the thing I actually want to create. To create the classic garlic build, you know. Because why not create the classic garlic build if you can do so. Or you know what, at least give me intestines. If not lungs, at least intestines, so I can just start spitting them on the ground. Although lungs would be more lovely and more awesome in my opinion, being able to just see the loops around us. Just debuffing the opponents with a million different things. Oh no, we lost some life. I did the second hit on purpose. The first one by mistake, second one on purpose. Got the frog. Found a Schrodinger to put on the ground or around us. Germ rats, raptors. And hit germ rats. This is limbs, this is useless roll. Monolith, nice. 2 monoliths, which is faster. This is faster. More damage and a smidge more air. Let's take this one though. And the slimy, that's also nice. And a boxer though, with limbs and belly. No, we're gonna go with the slimy. So now I'm gonna say this here, make it into a slimy. So it pretty often throws out this. Oh, actually a Schrodinger. And while they are affected by Schrodingers, they actually, you know, we're gonna go here. Schrodinger cut off 30%. And while they're affected by Schrodingers, if they don't die fast enough, they start getting this debuff. Setting the debuff on the ground actually. Right, does any of these things have a better way of poison bag? Limb, not really. And this is still the same like it was. This is a belly and tentacle. So I could be the boomerang on hit or something, but I think it's better this way. So let's continue going for organ quality, level up. And maybe I should sell this, for example. Debuff. No, this actually fits. If I'm gonna go inflict the debuff on any target. Yeah, if I'm gonna go with the million debuff idea, this fits here with... This fits with armor fruit. Well, of course, at 150 debuffs, it's a bit slow. But still it fits. This is pretty whatever. Pierce 2. Maybe I should sell both of these. Right? Should I make this an explosion? I'm thinking about maybe making this an explosion. Oh, I can't even do this in explosion. This becomes explosion, I think so. I think I should sell this and this. And just get another organ quality. And let's go into this. So theoretically, we should be setting up Schrodingers on the ground now. And while the opponents have the Schrodinger effect, yeah, you see they also set up that other effect. Yeah. So they either get instantly killed by the Schrodinger effect, or they live long enough to set up a flame effect. Which is just gonna help us out with the Schrodinger effect. So it's like a chain reaction, so to speak. Wave 8. All of this, I still want lungs. And I will transition the build away from what it is right now, if I can get lungs. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should already transition the build away. Maybe I should have, I set up Schrodingers and I also set up on the ground flame grounds. Like, why would I even care about the Schrodinger effect setting up the flame ground while I myself can put up this flame ground? I think that would be better this way. So let's transition this a bit away from this. I would like to make the Schrodinger effect be like when it expires, it shoots out something. So I would like to get like a cochlea to connect it with it. I should see though if the Schrodinger effect that we happen to roll has a cochlea connection. And if it has, I should get like a cochlea and connect it with that. And then like connect a new thing with the flame. That would make a bit more sense. Zigzagging through here just to pick up as much money as we can. That's pretty much the plan. Running through. I do enjoy that these enemies do not have the perfect magnetism and have this little skating thing. Boxer, Jackal. I do the Jackal most of the time. I mean, these Boxer blows trash. I'm gonna get the Jackal here. And I find another Slimy, so I'm gonna take this. And now I would say let's actually do what I wanted to do. So instead of shooting out this madness here and having this one also here, we're gonna say that we have a Slimy that activates every 1.85 seconds with 123 efficiency, and it's gonna throw out the flames. And while the Schrodinger effect lasts or ends, I guess lasts is what it should be like, right? It should be like while it lasts, it slashes. I guess 23. So whoever gets the Schrodinger effect starts slashing every once in a while. We still have the boomerang that we throw out, but let's just make the boomerang faster so we throw out more of them. And then we have this effect, chain I want 1, physical I want 3. No, this is better with the little chain. 450. Let's go here. And do I want to get, I guess more found, more crit base damage and crit damage. Let's go crit chance. Let's go crit chance and normal damage. Maybe that's gonna help. I don't know. Now we're gonna be throwing out flames on the ground and shooting on the grounds. And right now I'm listening to my dog in the background bark. My parents literally are not understanding I'm shooting YouTube videos. Like, I don't know, man. They just find it fun that the dog barks, which I still believe is not really a good thing. I mean, allowing the dog to do whatever it wants, okay, but rewarding it for actually making noise in the house and barking. By the way, before you tell me if they enjoy it, then who cares? Yeah, of course, if they enjoy it, who cares? But I have also many times heard them, you know, become frustrated with the dog not stop barking. And they are doing that. Like, they are triggering the dog to bark. Actually, they're teaching, quote-unquote, teaching the dog to bark. And then, when the dog actually barks and never stops, it's like, stop barking, dog! And I'm over here being like, well, it's not gonna learn now that it's 12 or 10 or 11. I think it's pretty old. So, it is what it is. I hope that you guys and girls don't mind the background noise. But it just stopped. I guess they either gave her food or something, because of course they reward her for making noise, right? That's how she learned to bark, by the way. Every time she was barking, they were like, oh, look at it, it wants to eat, ho 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 ho, let's feed her. And now, every time, you know, anybody tries to attempt to eat even remotely close to the dog, it will bark you until your ears fall off. Because, you know, that is what she has learned. I tried to run towards the money at the end, but I was not found a boxer with poison bag, mutant, useless. I found an offspring with raven, not really. Slimy, another slimy. I would like to get there another slimy. Found another boxer with limb zone, poison bag, and hornet and mushroom. Mushroom with chain form for dragon thread. We're gonna take this. And it also has nerve. This is a really good connection. This is money. And take damage, useless. I would say yes to the money. So let's sell this instantly. Let's make the boomerangs. Actually, why make the boomerangs? So, no, we're gonna go here. So whenever this thing, every 0.78 things, this attacks, 3 projectiles, chain around 4, these are tracking anyway, right? This says traces targets automatically. And then when those hit, then they throw out another chain reaction effect. How much damage does it do? 0 damage. Yeah, we're gonna go 1 damage. Yeah, we're gonna go 3 damage here. This pretty much stays the same, unless I have a better slimy. 185, 173, 187, 164. No, this is the best one. 173. And then over here, it can be like, while they are debuffs, we don't have more debuffs to put on. But I would like to say that I would like to go with a debuff into this. So let's actually get on our brain. And here we're gonna go with, when we debuff 150 opponents, we throw out the shield. And this doesn't even work. So this is in general useless. Well, if it's completely useless, let's throw this away. And let's throw this away too. The 0.14 shield is one of the weaker ones I've ever seen. Can I connect this to anything? Not really. This is also useless. I don't want to play with pets. So we're gonna say once every 47, 42, whatever. Let's throw away coral. That on hit, poison bag, on hit, on crit. Well, that's, both of these are useless. This can connect a million things. So let's say this, while it's mid-flight, at the very close end to its mid-flight, it's gonna machine gun 3 times, because otherwise I can't really connect anything anyway. And let's go with organ operate, so we start powering up even more, and let's go. So now we're setting everything up still. I mean, nothing really changed with the build itself, other than the fact that we now have this chain reaction machine gun effect going on. Which maybe I should make with the slashes. Oh look, we found an Elichu. Nice. I do enjoy the fact that we found an Elichu, as I can definitely continue my debuff idea. I want debuffs, I want as many debuffs as possible. And I would like to get... The one gland I want to get is the one that says when opponents are impaired or something, they get lasered with each other. That would be really helpful. And we're fighting our first elite. Oh, I didn't even realize. We might lose here. I should have invested my money into damage and life and whatnot. Because I think we're gonna really die. Unless my damage is good enough at clearing everything. Oh, nice, that was so lucky. Let's continue looping around. Now the main issue, of course, is the fact that I am not powerful enough. I got hit. I should just do a big loop around everything. I got hit again because I didn't do the big loop around everything idea that I just threw out there. Come on. Nice, everything cleared out. Come on, I have 14 seconds more to go. Come on. Nice, and the boss is dead. Nice, and I thought we were gonna actually lose. Nice, we somehow survived. Would be a lot better if we had a lot of things going for us. Where are the lungs? Where are the lungs? I haven't found a single lung. We found an issue with 15% baseline. and one with 12, but that's gonna get thrown away. Imp connection and mutant connection, both are gonna get thrown away. On the Raptor, on crit, a million things. So I'm gonna take this regardless, even at least for money, you know. And if I want to throw away and on the ground, it's not really that good. If I another slimy, I guess I would like to get another slimy. Raptor isn't really that useful. Another slimy. Found the monolith. This feels like a reroll though. This is, I would like to reroll this. I could go for the mammoth plus offsprings if I picked up the offsprings previously when I had the choice. Actually, do I have any offspring? I do have a mutant, which is easily done. The mutant is the cannot get moved or damaged. So the mutant is just sets up things that set up things. Otherwise, you don't really need the mutant. It's like a turret pretty much. Let's go with reroll, I would say. With 20 coins. On the Hornet, I guess we could connect the Hornet here, right? Because this is like a chain 2 on 1 2, so we could connect it here for sure. For a lot more damage. I guess I should do that. Found the Raptor, not really. Let's reroll here. Maybe lungs. Can I find the lungs, please? Could we connect that anywhere? The starfish. I guess we could connect it here. Instead of throwing out skeletons, we're gonna be throwing out machine gun effects. And maybe. Or we can connect it here, right? Yeah. I think this is actually better. We're gonna connect it there. Kangaroos on hit. Let's get the starfish. Connect it over here. And connect this thing over here. Nice. Hornet. Force projectile unactivated. We're gonna throw out this Elichu. No reason to keep this. And can I connect this Elichu here? So while opponents are affected by that, 1.85 seconds. What's my fastest one? 1.87. We're going to be throwing out poison. So while they have 26% damage, more further we're going to be throwing out the blood crawl so that it powers them up even more. Where are my lungs? Where are my lungs? Let's throw away this one. Let's also throw away the slow one with the low efficiency. Throw away the connect the imps. Let's throw away the plus spawn these. I would like to create an R-brain, to be honest. I guess I could throw this or this in. This is with nerve. Yeah, we could do that. So let's go with an R-brain. And let's just spam this full up. And now we're actually gonna start going for stats. So now we maybe survive or we lose like right now. I will sell one more thing most likely. So let's go into every once in a blue moon, every 3 seconds. Throw out. This has a nerve connection. That says on hit, poison bag, no, on crit then. What is this? I'm gonna go with on crit pretty much. With a 10% crit chance, it's gonna do this. Whatever. Not that it's a good build, but whatever. This is completely useless with only poison bag connection. And from these two, I guess I would like to throw the Raptor away. So with limb connection, yeah, let's throw this away. And into the stats we shall go, which I guess I would like to get movement speed. Actually, radius. Let's go effect radius. Let's make my slimes huge. So we got the electric slime, and we also got the Schrodinger slime. And whoever is affected by the electric slime, well, as they survive, they will put out the other slime. Wait a minute, I could put out even more slimes on my own. I don't need that. Now that I'm thinking about it, once again, I don't need to do the chain connection. I don't know why I'm doing these chain connections. Like, I would like to, you know, the new brain, just because I decided to go with a new brain. We're gonna go with, put the other slime on the ground too. I need to stop doing these slime things have connections. I just need them on the ground, all of them. The Schrodinger effect, the lightning, the Elichu effect. Here is the one that says when opponents are slowed, they're gonna get connected with each other. So now I just need to find the ice ball on the ground. Could I get another intestine, please? Or you know, lungs. The thing I actually want. Actually urine. I yearn for lungs. I need lungs. I can't breathe with this guy. Let's continue. Or I would like to get a monolith. Intestine of the monolith. So that we can set it up on the ground and like it can cover the whole screen. Because that's what that does. Let's continue moving around. I could make the boomerang throw out slimies. Although the issue with the slimies is that it isn't really that fast. So like here it is, by the way. Movement impaired enemies, connect them with beams. And this is with wings. Yeah, we don't have any wings related things. Trill, when you don't move, after 7 seconds it activates the thing. This is so slow, man. I guess for money I would take it, but otherwise no. Let's take it for money. Found the raven and I found the life fruit. Life fruit's useless. Let's get this. Tentacle, and when it contributes to kill. Yeah, that's good. Beetle with Intestine and Retina. This is a mediocre beetle. I mean, with Intestine, it's not really that mediocre. You should throw it out and it puts something on the ground, and then it comes back. Not that good still. I don't enjoy this. On Death, that's just mediocre too. I guess Beetle for the money. Beetle for the money. Okay, so as I was trying to say previously, why do I have this set up here? And I can literally have this. And then be like, okay, you, where is it? You, I don't want this part anymore. You over here, if this Elichu provides a kill, then I guess shoot out a boomerang, I don't know. And then we're gonna say, yeah, like this, when the Schrodinger lands on the opponents, it slashes. Could we say when it provides with a kill? Is that a thing? That should actually work. Then we're gonna say, let's also throw that on the ground. As simple as that. And we still have these boomerangs that, while they're mid-flight, actually pretty often while they're mid-flight, they're gonna shoot out starfish. That's good. This is also good, if I could get the frost. But right now I can't. And yeah, for the rest we're good. So I'm gonna say we continue with effective radius. Actually, just movement speed. More movement speed. And now that I have 191, I would say let's throw this away. Limb and Offspring, that's useless. Also throw this away, and this turtle. I took those for money anyway. And I'm gonna say, let's go with... I would like to go with base radius, so let's do one more thing. Sell the slash. It's good and all, but let's sell it. Effective radius, and into the fight we shall go. Nice, so now we're setting up my whole poison ground idea here. Which, whoop, almost got hit. Doesn't matter. Now I need even more bellies, right? I want to get more of those flame bellies and those poison bellies and pretty much all the bellies possible. Now, I just realized that there is a character that says something about intestines, so I will most likely try this build again. Honestly, I don't want to stick to intestines. I really want to transition this over to lungs. Like, if I can get 5 or 6 lungs, I will instantly transition this over into a lungs build. As long as I find them. It's not like I need something crazy, right? The lungs almost always connect to both poison and bellies. So if I find a lung, it should be connectable with the things I already have. Like, nothing is gonna change. The only thing is, instead of those things just staying on the ground, they're gonna be flying around me. That's the only difference. I would like to get some puffer lungs, but it feels like I'm unable to find lungs with this guy or something. I have literally found 0 lungs unless I'm blind. There are even 3 different styles of lungs anyway. So unless I'm completely blind or something weird is happening, maybe this character is supposed to not have lungs. I didn't really read the description of the character from start to finish. So maybe that might be the case. That this character doesn't find lungs. By the way, isn't it weird that every single run, every single time we go for more damage, not more damage, more equipment slots, even more equipment slots. Hey, we found the slow, so now we can connect the opponents with each other. I don't enjoy these, let's roll. We found the fire lizard, and slimy and a monolith, but of course we're gonna get the fire lizard here. Living dead, and slimy. I would like to get the slimy, honestly, to be able to put them on the ground, because otherwise I won't be. I also found this... Not only... Wait a minute. Where are the lungs in general? Give me a second here. Where have the lungs gone? Did they nerf the lungs? Like, it seems like nothing connects to lungs anymore. You see, it's as if lungs are gone. Imagine if they removed the lungs from the game. Oh, this connects to lungs. Okay, the lungs are here. Lungs exist. I would like to go with the spider against the slimy. Do I have another slimy? I have one more slimy. I'm thinking about, you know, putting out a slimy with frost. That's what I'm thinking. This, first of all, is gonna be like this. Right? I'm thinking if I, for example, get another brain, which we will. I think I should go for this. 26 base damage. How much does this have? 15 base damage. It's a bit slow. Let's go with this. Let's go with the spider. Form a gem rat for explosions. Do I want that, though? Where would I put that? I guess it would fit something like here. Because it's definitely better than this. But even if I take it, it's gonna just... It's just gonna be put here. Now reroll these. Reroll. Of the frog. This is a debuff build. So... I guess I want this with root. Take this. Dragon with a spine, mushroom, germa. Let's roll these. Hornet again, let's roll these. Embryo. I guess I could take an embryo to just get a free shield whenever it activates. What's the new brain costs? 450, nice, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna say slimy, right? Because that was the plan from the get-go. Into, I would say fire. And then, while the fire lasts... Actually, fire? No, I could go like this. Or I could go ice. Right, 20% ice. And then we would like to get some lasers going. So this is throw out boomerangs. I would like this to become throw out lasers. Right, and while the lasers last, they should throw out the starfish, whatever. So every 1.42 seconds we throw out the 79p laser. So that sounds insane. So everything that's slowed down. And we also have like this base attack that we have going on for a while. The rest is we set up an Elichu on the ground. We set up a Schrodinger on the ground. We set up everything that is slowed is lasered. We set up this laser and we set up slow. I would like this to become while this lasts. I don't have a very fast attack speed, whatever. So while this lasts, I guess shoot out this. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Sell this. Sell this. This stays for the root part. This stays in general. This is useless, I guess we're selling this. I still have this. This also stays pretty much between those two. This is on a crit. This is on a crit, but better. Yeah, I might as well sell this. This, I'm still waiting for this for the root, but the thing is, this is at 128 buffs, 640. This is every 4 seconds, 700 plus. This is useless. Let's sell this. It's just straight up better. If I don't get hit for 4 seconds, it just does the root right away with 700 power. I don't think this beetle is gonna get used ever again, but this dragon is definitely gonna get used. 589 power. I'm gonna say let's continue going for damage, etc. So let's go effective radius. I just need to sell one more thing. Let's sell this. And let's go with even more effective radius and let's run it. So even more area zone attacks here. We have the frost zone. We have the everything zone. We have the everything zone, man. What happens if I don't move? By the way, the slashes from the Schrodinger do actually happen. So when the Schrodinger eats something up, the slashes just fly off. I'm not moving here for a moment. I wanna just straight up not move and see how this goes. Where are the lungs? Isn't this weird? Isn't this thing weird with the lungs? Something is off, right? Something is off. Something is off. I mean, right now I'm not even moving, so it's almost the same effect as if I had the Schrodinger, the lungs. But it's just weird that we don't have anything to show for. Okay, wave 13. We're waiting for this. I mean, yeah, something is weird. Now we just found poison. I think this is not the wyvern poison. I think that's the actually good poison. So that means we're gonna be picking that up in a moment. I do enjoy that we're not moving. Maybe I should get those when you don't move, something activates things. But those take like a year to fire is the issue. If it didn't take a year to fire, I would take them, the turtle thingies. And I think the time has come to loop around and pick things up. Is there any chance that we're losing out on finding things because I leave them on the ground? I hope that's not a thing in this game. Like a maximum amount of things that can be on the ground, and because we're, you know, allowing them to amass, you don't get them. Okay, let's see. We found normal fruit with power 14. That means it's not gonna work. Found a gland. We take that for the gland. A slimy again. I guess I would like the slimy. I found a tool if I don't want to be moving. For 7 seconds. Every 7 seconds if I don't move. Let's get another slimy. Another living dead for money. Let's reroll these. Mummy on kills at 68 kills. Throws out something. Let's reroll this. Found our blood crawl. Let's take it. Whatever. Can I get another brain? Yes, let's take another brain. Throw another slimy on the ground. And then this slimy is going to be fire. Or that could just be another blood crawl. Fire. And then if the fire gets a contribution on a kill, you know what, this is useless. Let's sell this. Forget the fire. Forget the fire. We continue with these things. We continue with the blood crawls. 3 power, 3 power. Here we go. 5 power. So we got that. We got the slow, so connections happened. We got this blood crawl here. We got this thing, which doesn't even happen ever. We got the Schrodinger with the sword attacks. Then we got the Elichu with the boomerang attacks. And then we got just the normal attack thing. Okay, fair enough. I would say let's sell this. Let's sell this first of all. Let's sell this. Let's, this is on crit. I don't know. Let's sell this. This is a fast attacking one. Didn't I just get something that was like fast attacking gland? Here, this one, yeah. So, where was the gland? Here it was. 1.70 something. Oh, this isn't that faster. This is actually slower. This has more power. Wow. Big difference. Anyway, 97 damage now. Yeah, well, we're gonna throw away the jackal. I just throw away the jackal. I don't find any reason to keep this. This poison's just never gonna happen. I even have the flame that's straight up better, 5 damage, while this is baseline 3, so might as well throw this poison away. And we even have an Elichu here, which is useless as we already have an Elichu, right? Or did I throw that away? I haven't. Nope, that's the Schrodinger. That's the Elichu, so this is useless. Let's sell that. And with 300 coins, I guess I could go for even more base damage, right? Let's go with even more base damage. 150 crit chance. Do the poisons even crit? I'm not even sure if the poisons crit. Yeah, maybe I should just increase my HP 200. Yeah, we can sell like 2 things for the 200. I would say let's sell this. 200 something, and let's sell the chimpanzee. So now I'm gonna go with health. Those 60 coins were useless. Anyway, let's go. Let's go set up on the ground. Ice fire, ice fire, ice fire, and a million other things. Ice fire, lightning, everything. Puddles. It's just puddles. This is the puddle build. Hey, look, we are actually throwing out boomerangs. Whenever their hand catches something, it's gonna be slash him. Something was off today. Something was off today. Maybe the character has the downside that you cannot find lungs. Maybe. I'm not sure that is a thing, by the way. I don't think this guy is unable to get lungs. I think the game just was cheating us a bit out of our own things that we should have gotten. And now, look at this guy. They're trying so much. But now, because these things are surviving, they get connected with lasers. And bye-bye, boss is toast. You see? Puddles on the ground. And there is even a character that is this puddles on the ground thing. That's why I wanted to do the I wanted to do lungs. I wanted to be me. I wanted me to be the powerhouse. I didn't want the things on the ground to be the powerhouse. Maybe lungs are too powerful and they try to remake them, and that's why they temporarily are disabled. Because I said this game like patches every day. And every single day I get into this, something is different, something has changed. So maybe today's the day where we lost the lungs. Imagine Sifd going off into his, you know, into his crazy theories, which are most of the time wrong, but sometimes they're right. And the Wyvern, once again, pretty mediocre poison. Giant, let's take this. Slimy, legendary, let's take this. I don't want any of these, let's maybe get something better. Elichu, 16%. That's better than the one we have, but let's roll this too. Roll this. Intestine of the Monolith, we're gonna take that. Offspring of the End, no. Boxer, Belly Lizard. I'm not really playing with fire. No. No. I'm using my money here to reroll anyway, just to get something out of this. Do you see that there are literally no... intestines? I would say we take this. There are literally 0. You saw that, right? 0 lungs. Something is wrong. Let's sell this Hammer Slammer. I'm not gonna use it for sure. Let's go buy another brain. Let's go into the last one. We got all the brains. That's what the plan was from the get-go. Let's go with the Monolith. Once every blue moon, throw out a Fire Lizard. Right, throw out the Fire Lizard. And then while the opponent is connected to the Fire Lizard, every 2 seconds, throw out another one of those little poison crates that we have a million of. And I think we're good. I think we're good. We don't have any more intestines. This is for sale. Nothing else matters here. I think the rest are pretty much done. I could say throw out this really instead of a sword attack. 51 damage to really. I think it's better than a sword attack. Sell the sword. This is ready. That's the connection thing. This is ready. That's the on the ground. The slow. Another on the ground. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have anything else to do, right? I don't even have any more ground effects here to throw out, so... Yeah, let's just sell everything. And into the run we shall go. I don't have enough money here to even go for even more size, so might as well go for movement speed, I guess, to avoid opponents, and let's go. I wanted to have this thing on the ground before the final boss. I do enjoy what we have going on. Hey, look, this guy attacked us. Okay. I forgot to go into testing and actually see what this looks like. I wanted to have like a clean run at the very end, but, well, my mistake. My mistake. Feels like the opponents are actually durable enough at surviving this madness. Okay, and I got hit again for no reason whatsoever, by the way. Just out of principle. And now we might lose. Because I decided to, you know, not move away from getting hit in the beginning a million times. But it's okay. It's okay. We got this. I mean, theoretically we got this. Practically, I have no idea. Now, also theoretically, the frost on the ground should be protecting us. And now we have 2 life. Maybe we can win with the fact that we have these lasers connecting us with the bosses and the elites. And 1 boss is down, 1 to go, and at this point we actually won. There is no reason to be afraid anymore. 2 life is enough for me to avoid everything here. And flexing about the fact that we're gonna win is how you actually lose in these games. But I got this, and the boss is toast. And now that we have 45 seconds, the only thing we need to do is follow the classic, just move away from danger tactic. Don't ever play with fire, and we shall be winning. Look at the loop-de-loops actually. Do you see all these loop-de-loops? The loop-de-loop plan definitely works. And I do enjoy this huge zone of fire that we're putting out because of the monolith. Not only did I not find a single lung, but I only found like a very few amount of monolith intestines, which of course with the build we're going with are better than the other alternative. It's better to set up a huge area on the ground that covers the whole zone and lasts a million years than going for a lot of small areas that you have to set up again and again and again. And we won! And we actually won. So research complete. Let's see what we unlock. Now that we win with the genius, we unlocked character. New item unlocked, cochlea. What? Prototype rock. I hate what just happened. I just realized what happened. I now just understood what happened. Oh no. 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 They retroactively introduced a mechanic that locks things behind unlockables. No. No. Why? Just why? Let's go and see what we unlocked. 3 best record stage 3. Man, all my wins are just we don't have lungs. We don't have access to lungs. They lock their lungs behind unlocking them. That's what happened. Is rock money unlocked? Yeah. A prototype with great far but big intelligence. 200% base organ base damage. Only have 1 brain. Okay, rock is decent. I do enjoy that the genius unlocked the rock. No collection. Progress. Oh yeah. Progress reward organ roots. Torment. Link a belly and a poison bag to the same brain. This unlocks the wings. And the lungs. Defeat a boss while you're buffed by wings. Unlocks the lungs. So, yeah. I was actually correct. What's this? Complete stage in 5. Link limbs to 4 different brains. I have done these things, man. I hate it when they retroactively don't give you things. I really do. Like, do you seriously don't think that I have unlocked the belly with a poison bag? How did I somehow avoid the rest? Have 4 brains? How did I unlock the glands and the rest? Defeat 5,000 monsters? Good thing they were counting these, right? Defeat a boss, defeat brain. Link 10 organs to brain. Good thing they were counting this somewhere, otherwise I wouldn't have roots either. You know what, sometimes I really think these games should check if you just have beaten the final difficulty and then be like, okay, they have definitely tested out the minimum amount of things. Let's just give them some free unlocks. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Anyway, well, we now have to unlock these things, link a belly and a poison bag to the same brain, which I could have had this if I knew that we were going for this. And we cannot even unlock the lungs because I literally don't have... This is just work I have to do off screen, which I'm gonna do off screen because honestly, I'm not gonna be like questing. I will just unlock these off screen, I will just do like a quick connection and then I'm gonna run into another one and just get the quick wings going. Because, I mean, you know what? No. I take it back. I'm gonna say the following. If you have these in your unlocks, that's how I would do it. If you have wings already unlocked and if you have lungs already gotten, not unlocked, these are gotten, these are the things I have found, right? Organ means things you have found. So if I have already the bullfrog in the unlocks... Oh, wait a minute, I just realized something. Oh, nice, look, you can see what they roll. The effective radius and the efficiency is what rolls. Nice. Good to know. Honestly, yeah, actually really good to know. I didn't even know that. Vessel 0.1 from 1 to 2. Okay, you can even see that the bullfrogs never change vessels. But what I'm trying to say is that if you have already found some lungs because you played the game, you know, back in the day, right? If you have already used some wings because you have to unlock them, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. You obviously would also have these unlocked, right? The use wings. Defeat a boss while you're above my wings. I mean, I obviously have done that. Anyway, I don't know, man. I'm getting triggered about retroactively locking things down. This is the worst thing you can do to a player, in my opinion. And I will talk out about it because that's what we do over here. We don't allow, I mean, nothing is gonna be wrong in the games we play. I'm kidding. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like for that channel. If you want to see more, subscribe to. I knew something was wrong, man. I knew we were not finding those lungs. I also didn't realize that we were not finding wings, but whatever. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys really enjoyed. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys around.